Namaste.
Namaste. You have no video.
Yeah, it should be coming in
Oh, there
now.
you
Yeah, I think we're okay here, and I've got the recorder on.
Okay, good. Because
Yeah.
I've got a feeling it might not. We'll see how it uploads from here, but I'm not sure it'll be great.
Yeah, well, he made it so I could record, so however it works.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, there was a couple here that. Did you bring your pendulum?
Yes,
Okay,
I
we'll just maybe. Oh,
am.
there it is. Our old trusty.
To check out.
Our old trusty one. Yeah, a couple of them. So I got this one, and I'll hold it. Well, I guess when I put it, I'll put it right there. So I'll just hold it.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, should be gone.
Okay, yeah, it was feeling better. This one was a little iffy. This other one seems like it's gone, but I'll hold it.
No, still there.
Okay.
It's hiding.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to bow to the light. Okay. Okay. Gone.
Okay, I'm going to put them back over there. Get that out of the way.
Bad boy, bad boy.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's like, I think 22 here or something.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we don't have to do them all today. You know what I mean? So that's.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Your video's not coming real great here, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, more important is content than the sound. So
Yeah.
I mean the visual.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is.
That's all we can do. Sometimes it looks bad, and then you put it up, it looks a little better. I mean, who knows? All we can do is wait and see.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, your video looks good.
I am surprisingly the service here is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I see somebody out there swimming in the water.
Yeah.
The swimmer out there.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, the room is very very basic. You know, nothing exciting, and you're either roasting or freezing. And then for light in here, they got two little bitty lights like this on the other side of the bed, either side of the bed. That's it.
Jeez.
So you have no light to see at night. You can't read.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. It's like being in a cave.
Well, fortunately, it's only one more day, fortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to look for another place. The people at the hotel are very nice. So,
Oh, good.
but yeah, the AC is one setting.
Oh, geez.
So you're either freezing
Yeah.
or you're roasting. There's not even an overhead fan, no fan for circulation, nothing. So
Oh, yeah. Maybe try to find something else.
yeah, so you know, it's not the high season. It's very quiet out there. The tourist season starts next month, so I should be able to find something else
Yeah.
without.
Good. Hey, little
That's
curmudgeons.
good news.
Yeah, that part's good. Hey, little curmudgeons, do you want to come see Mama real quick? Come on. There's one.
Oh, the boys,
Come on, little curmudgeon. Oh.
my munchkins.
Say hello to Mama.
Rachi Boo Boo.
Say hello.
There they are. They're Rachi. They're Maxie. Hi, Boo Boos. Hi, Boo Boos. Hi, Boo Boos. They're so cute.
Oh, guys, they're doing fine. They're fine.
Yeah, I see they're surviving over
Oh,
there.
very fine. They're good. Boy, Maxie's full of it right away in the morning, isn't he?
Oh, immediately. Oh, immediately. He wakes you up and jumps up and down pogo in the bed
See, he
every
didn't do
morning.
that. I just heard him being restless. It was about probably maybe 7:30, quarter to 8. So they did pretty good this morning.
Oh, they did good for you. Yeah, yeah. They wake me up earlier than that. If I move in the bed, if I turn over at all, there's pogo.
Well, that's why I could kind of feel that energy. So I just laid completely still for about 15 minutes. Even though I was awake, I just knew if I moved one finger. So,
That's it. He's at it. He's up and down,
yeah,
jumping up and down to look up and
exactly.
see. Oh yeah, he's bad.
But then when you get up, he's running around, and But I brought him outside and got him some fresh water. And Raji's good. He's just a little more of a slowpoke. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Raji's not so. He's like, whatever.
Yeah,
You know.
he even stayed
But
in the room and went slow. He knows we're talking about him. He knows.
yeah.
But they're good
But
guys.
Max, forget it. The minute his eyes are open, he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like a wound up rubber band. Just
He's got that young energy.
That's it.
All right.
So are we ready?
So should we start it from here or start again, or what do we do with this?
Should we start what?
Should we just start it from here? It's all good?
Yeah.
Okay, so all good. Okay, so let's just bring the line up, starting in. First
Yeah, you
one.
got everyone there. I don't have anyone here, so we have to start it from your end.
No, I meant start. No, I didn't mean here, but I meant from the video. I didn't know if you wanted to start the video over, is what I meant.
Oh, no, it's fine. I can cut it.
Oh, okay, that's what I meant. I know it's here. Yeah, let me just transmit it all over there. I can just do that, and all of them will show up over there to you. So, no, okay, so let's see what we got. First one. They've wanted to be normal for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Versus what?
Right. What is the abnormal? What is the abnormal, right?
Are they abnormal?
They kind of feel like they are, that they're not normal for whatever reason. I can see why.
Yeah.
Some kind of disfigurement of body and mind.
Okay. Well, the disfigurement of body is gone. If they check, there's no body there.
When you say that, that's hilarious. But I just look around. Oh, that's right. No, teasing.
Yeah.
But
Unless they continue to hold that image.
That's the thing.
So if they're still making that image and seeing a disfigured body, then that's on them. They're holding it, and they need to let go, because on the other side, they can only be that perfection of body.
yeah, they are holding to something image, and I can see the image, and it is disfigured, the face, the form.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they need to let go of that and allow that perfection, that healing of body to take place. There's no reason to hold that. When they're in that etheric body, there is absolutely no reason to hold that. So that's in their mental framework that they're clinging to that.
Well, it shows
so
that
so much. Healed immediately.
Sure, I mean, that shows that so much when the body's been dropped, but still that you can see even anything, even being in body, it's just your own identification and image of that's being held.
Right, they're holding to that identification.
Yeah.
So let that identification go and be healed. It's 100% possible to be totally healed in this moment of that.
And as you're speaking, I'm seeing a mask being taken off. It's like that was just a mask or something.
Right, it's just a mask.
Yeah, and I see that mask being taken off. And then I see more of a light.
That was an experience that one chose to have for that life for some reason, but that's done. Whatever the lesson was, that's done.
And I am seeing more of a body made of light now that's, just light with a heart. And they're kind of still holding that, but they have taken it off, and we'll see if they can just kind of flush that through.
Right. And we'll let also the light of Christ come to let them know that they are totally healed, that there's no reason for any of that to be held.
They're actually running to that image right
Yeah.
away, like, oh, running there. So
Running is good.
running is good, and of course that's there, and actually hugging that image, that light presence. I don't want to say just an image, but it is a presence of
Right.
light and love, and they are there, with that, and very much welcomed, and that mask is still kind of it's a small mask now, but in the hand still.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a mask, so at least they know that's what it is.
Right.
So, yeah, it's feeling better.
Yeah, good. So we'll leave them with Christ and let them continue to adjust and let go of that.
Okay. Next. Boom. Do my little mudra with it. Why not?
Sure.
Okay. Thinking about the future too much.
Mm-hmm.
Worried about.
For what reason? Do they not think God is in control?
I guess they haven't really sat with that,
Yeah, they need to sit with that. At the center of all being is God essence. Do you think that God essence can be destroyed or to be?
Okay, I'm hearing him saying God is in control. God is in control. So they
Yeah,
are.
God is
They're
in control.
receiving that.
God is at the center of whatever is being seen. So the only thing that can happen, it can go through a transmutation, but it's not going to go anywhere. It can be transformed into something else, but yeah, it's eternal.
Okay, I am seeing a lotus blossoming to that.
Mm-hmm.
So there is an
So
understanding
they're
there.
getting that.
They're getting that, and it's a releasing for them. And that's feeling much, much better just with that. So,
Yeah, so all they need to do, if there's any doubt on anything, just rely on that one ultimate truth that God is eternal and there's nothing that exists without God in the center of it. Absolutely impossible, or it would have no life at all.
Yeah, that's definitely charging them with a new energy and life. I'm feeling.
So we'll let them sit with that and contemplate that for a while.
And I am going to say this for them because I'm seeing the COS. Is that okay for this?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, the COS is okay for them then.
Oh, good. Yeah, they'd like that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I just have to do that, be an advocate for them for the COS, because when they ask for it, you can, whatever you say, of course.
Advocacy service now.
COS and non, I mean, yeah, I just feel it in there, so I don't want to just ignore it. But I mean, of course, whatever you say with it, it's your choice. But it just keep, that flashes, and what am I going to do? Okay, so next one. Something about a taste of freedom. Now I'm seeing just a line of like some flowers and the wind blowing, and
Mm-hmm.
seeing someone, like there's some blossoms as you go into the tree. There's someone sitting there by that tree.
Okay.
So, what are your questions today? They're not sure.
They're not sure what they want to ask. They're just here.
Yeah, they're not sure. They don't know. And let me see. They're saying they would like to move towards light and truth. We gathered that much. So
Yeah.
let's see where they're at a little bit more in there.
What is it they're looking for in their heart of hearts?
To love and be loved.
To love and be loved. Okay.
They're saying yes, and I think it's out of a little bit of fear for the other, about. They're saying,
okay.
yeah, they're just.
Then I would say let them commune with Christ. Mm-hmm.
And I am seeing Christ enter into that scene by this one by the tree with the blossoms.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of almost becoming in that trunk, like just there and, with open arms. And the image there is more of a younger person, and it even looks, sometimes this happens when Christ come in, they look more like a child, but
right.
They look more very small and young in there. I mean, gosh.
Well, that's what it says. You have to come to the kingdom as a child.
Right. I mean, all of a sudden they were just.
So that just tells me that they're really accepting of it. You come to the kingdom as a little child.
Yeah, and like I say, with those images, that happens a lot. All of a sudden they look smaller and childlike when Christ enters in. Happens with a lot of the images.
Yeah, so that's showing, if they look at childlike, it means they're really absorbed it and they're coming to, absolutely in sync with that. And
right, and then they're actually
ready for those lessons to hear it.
For sure, and they are holding Christ's hand, and a very young child. It's very nice, so.
Yeah, very sweet.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, there you can learn love. You can learn absolutely what love is.
And it is a little boy with a little striped shirt and overalls and holding Christ's hand.
Cute.
It's cute by that tree. And then, Christ kind of in that right, almost within the trunk of the tree, interesting enough. And he's holding on, and it's just cute.
Yeah, very sweet.
Yeah, so
he's
waving.
Have those lessons. You can tell him many, many, many good lessons.
He is waving. So, okay. There we go. Next.
Yeah, that's one you don't have to worry about. Christ is always ready to come. Immediately.
Always. And there's always an immediate shift if one is open. We haven't seen anything but positive immediately. Positive shifts in
energy.
There's
never condemnation by Christ for anything. He won't put up with any BS from, if somebody's coming in with demonic mind, then that'll get cast out. But there's nothing but acceptance and love from Christ.
No doubt. And not even a word spoken. It's just there, It's just that presence is
it's
there.
Immediate. It's just his being, who and what he is, and that transmission is absolutely so strong and just so present that, yeah. Dispels all of that immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So we'll move on here.
Moving on.
Okay, I'm feeling a little, this might be more a nature type energy.
Okay.
And I am seeing a pond and growth around the pond and ducks in it. Nice image. Turtles? Okay. Anyway. They're kind of saying they want to be more reflective. I don't know.
More reflective.
Yeah. I guess in the way of just being a clearer. And I'm asking if they feel like they're not clear. They're saying yes. And they are saying they're an energy.
And why would that be, that they're not clear?
Yeah, because I'm asking again if they're an energy of nature, and they're saying yes, which is
That
interesting.
be absolutely clear. There's nothing that can stain it.
Yeah, well, right. And that's what's kind of unusual.
So I would say for that being, that nature spirit, to connect with the sound of the universe and enter that, and that's always clear and present. That can't be stained or tarnished by anything, so let them enter the own.
Okay, and I'm seeing, I did see initially some ripples in the pond, and now more a feeling of light.
Mm-hmm.
It's feeling good, so I don't quite know what that all was about, but we just go work with what's there.
We just get with what's there.
Who can say, you know? Okay, next. All kind of mysterious anyway. So. Returning to light. Shedding darkness. Spinning universe or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let me see. So seeing what questions they have.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not barking.
It's one of the monkeys.
Yeah. I guess they're trying to, I'm seeing kind of a spinning energy. They're trying to make use of that for what they were, you know, with what they have to propel them forward. That's what I'm gathering. They're saying yes. They're just kind of a, you know, not a, it doesn't feel bad. It feels like a white kind of light that's spinning like a cone.
But yeah, they're just not going anywhere. They're just staying in one spot and kind of, okay, let them have the COS so they can expand a little more. Let me get something to fan myself because I have absolutely no airflow here at all.
Sure.
And it's like at least 85, 86 in here. I'm dying of heat. If I turn on that AC, you won't be able to hear a word. So, okay.
Okay, so we transmitted the COS, and not fun with that heat. Okay.
Well, the heat is unbearable at the moment in here.
Oh boy, we'll try to work with this.
I have to find a place that's got a little fan for some circulation because, like I said, it's got a AC unit that goes on one speed, and so you're either being frozen out or you're roasting, and there's absolutely no airflow. So
hopefully the next space is better. Hopefully you can find a better spot.
It's like a sauna in here.
Like a sauna.
So maybe I'll lose about 10 pounds just sitting here sweating.
There you go. Yeah, not fun.
No, it's okay. You just sit there in the nice airflow, and I'll just sit here and and roast. Speaking of which, do you have the fan on there?
Not in this minute. I don't. I'm fine. I'm gonna get things going in a minute. I'm actually fine right now. It was relatively cool this morning in here. Okay, so.
Onwards.
Okay, so it's just more wanting to know God. Let me see where they came. They're saying something about where they came from. Something about came from a city of peace. I don't know, and goodwill, and I guess it. Oh, almost feeling like a light realm, more in one of the light body realms.
Okay.
And it felt relatively timeless there, but there's still some sense of that, in that realm. So
some sense of separation.
Yeah, and time, and they're saying it felt more timeless there. It sounds like they are trying to move. They're kind of in between, like wanting to, fall away into truth and light and love. So
yeah, and there's no reason they can't. If they're already light body, all they have to do is open and ask to know God.
okay, and I am seeing a burst of light, so that was pretty relatively easy, I guess. But yeah, I am seeing some light bursting, light energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, light beyond lights. I mean, they're already at light. All they need to know is the light beyond lights. That's all. And open their heart to it, and they can know God immediately. That it's not not that they need any practice or anything at that point.
So just another little step, really.
It was just a string, and just that belief system that they're separate is what they need to let go of, that they're separate. They're not separate. They can't be separate.
Yeah, it's just another little step, and I did see a burst of light, and wow, it's really bursting now. So there was just that little, and woo, and so they're all good. They're all good in this moment.
So they may be in the void for a while.
I can put them there. Do you want me to put them in
our? Put them there for a while. They might be there for a while.
That's a good idea. I'm getting a line up there.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Yeah, in this realm of the corporeal realm, we've taken on all the limitations, but where they're at, there's no limitation to that, so.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a similar thing even with that, is needing that permission, whatever's needed to just make that severing. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's interesting though, huh?
It's right there present. You just have to, just for it and open the door. You can have it immediately there.
That's the thing, and without a body, my goodness, it could be quick as could be, without the
they're so close. So close, yet so far.
Yeah, well, that worked.
Yeah.
Stranded on an island. Okay.
Sounds like me.
I think it was meaning you, but. Like an island in their mind, more in their mind, how they're
exactly. Feeling. They've got themselves in self-imposed exile, and why would they do that?
I am a rock. I am an island. I don't know.
And rock
feels no pain, and an island never cries.
Except when it's raining.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And it does rain. The rain comes on those islands. So, okay. So let's see what this island has to say. Stranded here, separate from all, feeling alone and lonely.
Mm-hmm. Oh, pity party. Okay.
And they are crying, so I guess some on islands do cry.
Yeah, they've got a real pity party going. Okay, we got that. And so why are they stranded there?
They're feeling like everyone left them. And they're there, they kind of left them.
Okay, they left them, physically they left them? Or was this a mental thing that he thinks everybody left and he's in a self-imposed island?
I'm hearing mom, dad left me,
Oh, okay.
and let me see.
Yeah, abandoned.
Yeah, that's what they're feeling, and
Abandoned.
yeah, they've been abandoned. Been abandoned.
Hmm.
They're saying on the physical plane this happened, but they're
Yeah,
carrying
that
this.
he was abandoned, that they were
Yeah.
abandoned. But does he see he's no longer on the physical plane?
Well, all I'm hearing is, but I'm feeling stuck there. I'm feeling
Oh, he's
stuck.
stuck there.
No,
Okay, so
or with that.
what we've gotten is a ghost spirit. We've gotten somebody that's still attached to the physical plane.
Well, he's saying no, it's more in his mind, I guess.
Okay.
Are you so?
So he's off the physical plane because we have had ghosts that
Yeah.
was still stuck in the physical plane.
Oh, absolutely. And
So he's not in the
that's what I'm
physical
trying to.
plane. He's
Right.
out of it.
Right. He is out of it. Sounds like he's just replaying, the replaying of things
Okay.
and making him feel. He's saying yes, it's that feeling like he's,
Okay.
that way.
Okay. So, yes, okay, that could have been an experience that you had while in form, and there's something you can learn from that experience. Not to abandon others, and not to, you could see the pain that's caused with that.
He's just wailing, they left me, they left me.
Yeah, ask him to look in his other lives and see if he had abandoned somebody in some way, shape, or form in another life. Doesn't mean that he physically, but did he mentally abandon somebody?
He's feeling like he did.
Exactly. So that was a karmic lesson for him to learn what that feels like, so he learns not to do that again.
Yeah, he heard it was like a girlfriend or, I don't know.
Exactly.
He heard her.
So that was a tough lesson.
He's saying, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, so now that you've had that lesson and you can see what it is, you can let go of it. You can ask her spirit for forgiveness and repair that. Just send her the love that you should have given while you were there.
It's shifting, but I'm still hearing it. I'm stuck here.
Yeah, well, he won't be stuck there if he actually opens his heart and sends that love to her.
Okay, I'm seeing some hearts going out, kind of.
Yeah.
Hearts. And
right.
he is attempting to make that link and doing that. And he's more on his knees and opening up, like,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and just make a vow, now that you will never abandon again. That's not a game you're going to play, that you're done with that. That lesson's been learned and now you want to move forward.
He is doing that. It's feeling better, much calmer.
Yeah.
And it's just that understanding and seeing the whole picture versus, like you were saying, just this happened to just me,
Right.
Okay, that's feeling
Yeah,
better.
in this case, it was a lesson for him that he took on, to learn. And then you get stuck in it and you forget that you took it on, after a life review, you see, and you've taken on the thing to find out what that is.
Yeah.
So that was his lesson that he took on himself, but he needs to let it go now.
Yeah. Because it's not.
Yeah.
It's just hurting him and not helping thing.
It's not serving anything any longer. He's now found that lesson that that's not what you do. You don't abandon.
and hopefully he can move forward onto bigger and more,
Oh, yeah,
something different
absolutely
now.
100% he can. So we ask for the light of Christ to come in and heal him totally of that. Let him know, he's forgiven, but he needs to learn that lesson not to do that again.
No, he is feeling that. He is feeling that's coming in a different way. The energy is shifting, not so it's all about me and poor me. It's,
Right.
Sees some of his actions, how they may have created another scenario for him.
Right, and he'll get a chance to come back into another life where he can play that out to show that he has got that lesson, that it's no longer, that he can have a healthy, relationship, healthy.
Sure, and move forward from there. So, yeah, and I just see some imagery of him becoming a little more devout in himself, or, kind of honoring of that light and that presence, versus I'm going to sit here and feel sorry for myself for all eternity. So, yeah, it's shifted. Very nice. So, yeah.
So we will let him to continue on with his journey.
He's saying O and COS.
He went COS?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he can have COS.
Okay. Didn't let me finish without saying that one. Okay, so.
I want COS!
Oh, and by the way, a little side thing. Okay. Not getting too much here. Maybe it's just a quiet
maybe
energy.
All they needed was to come into the space.
That's what it's feeling like. So they're saying they don't have any questions now. They're feeling quite well.
Okay, so we'll let them put them by the cave, and they can go in there and rest as long as they want to.
Yeah, they're saying that sounds good. So.
Yeah, they just want to hang out in the vibration for a while.
That's what that's about. So I'll put them there and.
Not a problem.
Okay. Well, just listening sometimes, and the energy, does what it does in itself. So. Okay. Next. Oops. Hopefully this will click in again. There it is. Okay, I do see a body with mud all over them.
Okay.
But they're putting the mud on.
Yeah, and for what reason are they putting mud on?
Okay. They just feel like they're dirty.
Yeah, they're not worthy.
Yeah, they're dirty.
That's what I thought immediately.
They're dirty. They're ugly.
Worthy.
They're
they're not worthy. Why?
I'm bad. I'm a bad person.
What have you done that's so bad?
I was mean and cruel to others. Then yes. To the point where it hurt their heart, like it stabbed in their heart. They're bad, they're ugly, and
so you can ask to have another birth and make up for that. To ask for that balance the scales.
But that will be hard, they're saying.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's
I'm scared.
Not easy. Huh?
I'm scared, they're saying.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear. It's another life experience. You get a chance to right the scales. Would you rather live with that feeling of being dirty, or would you rather right the scales?
I'm seeing an image of scales being balanced. They'd rather,
Right,
but
right.
take their knocks, I
Otherwise,
guess.
you can live in that for eternity, that type of feeling you have now. And I think it would be better to proceed. It's up to you.
Right. What? These are your choices.
It's your choice.
They're saying they. I'm seeing those scales being balanced. That's where they want. That's what they have to
Right.
do. Take
So
their
just
knocks.
ask for that rebirth to balance those scales and for the strength to do that.
And I.
Strength and wisdom to put you in a place where that can be done.
Yeah.
And the strength and wisdom to follow through. You know, when you come into that life, ask for a place that you can come where you can have the wisdom and the strength to do that.
They are doing that. I am seeing that mud body, but the heart is starting to resonate some light and some
Yeah.
light shafts from around it, So it's a
Right.
different feeling, but it's still got has the mud. But I mean, they have work to do. What can we say? But they're not putting it on themselves anymore, because they
Right.
were like,
So I would ask them to do the I am that I am and the own that I am, and find that truth in their being rather than this, you know, egotistical that makes them to, you know, have that selfish drama.
okay, that's flowing into them, and it definitely is shifting things
Yeah,
a
because it needs
lot
to soften if they're going to get out of that pattern
for sure. No, it's
and come
definitely
into to right the scales.
quite a shift
If they do it
happening.
from a point of love, they will have much less problem.
Whole different thing will play out.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
no, the energy's very different, and those practices are there for them, and I think
Okay.
that's a good start for them. Move them
So
onward.
so he can prepare for rebirth.
That's right.
That will get a good preparation for that.
They're hearing you, and yes. Again, I see those scales, so being
Yeah.
balanced. Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Oh boy.
He's got some reparation to do.
Yeah. Oh boy. Putting it on himself too. He was making it worse by constantly.
Yeah, you make it worse. Well, when you come out of form, you can see what you've done and you feel what the pain is and
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah, you can choose to go back in the body and experience it so you understand what it is. But sometimes that you find out it's how really painful it is.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
at least he's going to go in there consciously and willing to, face what he
Right,
needs to
and he can
face.
break his pity party a little bit, seeing that there was a
Yeah.
reason for that abandonment.
That's right. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
mud guy too. The mud guy too. So yeah.
Well, that's
So
exactly it. That
yeah,
there was a reason
both,
that he
both.
went through that. He chose that lesson.
That's right. And I think you're conscious of that. That brings a whole different and open to,
Yeah, if you're
changing.
conscious of it, if you can see it, then you can question
Yeah.
it and you can get to the bottom of it, then you can release it. If you don't see it, then it's just a poor me pity party.
Well, exactly. What a different thing that plays out in a whole different way. It takes on kind of follows a different avenue once you're conscious of it. And so like waking
Right.
up to it. Okay, now I know what I
Right. It
can
gives
do.
it an opening for you to question it deeply and see what's really there versus the spin that you've got on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives it.
And then it can be released and moved beyond for
That's
sure.
right. Perfect. Exactly. All right. So next. They're having a dreadful time of it. I'm hearing. Dreadful.
Dreadful. Horrid.
Okay, so why is it so dreadful? Let's see.
Yeah. What's going on is so dreadful.
Some kind of toxic.
Toxic. In what way? What's toxic?
They took something toxic
Okay. Did they commit suicide or what?
No, they're saying
What
they
happened?
have tried to before,
Okay.
but they didn't die that way. Toxic, some kind of drugs or something.
Ah, drugs.
Yes, they did drugs.
Mm-hmm.
They almost,
Well,
I guess they almost OD'd, you know.
okay.
Yeah. So, feeling toxic, feeling sick.
Yeah, and it's going to take a while to get out of the energetic field. It's going to take a while for that to write itself out of the energetic field. But we can ask for the guides and the masters to come and aid with that to help change that energetic field to get it more in balance.
Yeah. Definitely shifting. There's a circle of light around it and this energy, and it's feeling light. I mean, I do still feel that there, but
It'll take a little while to get that cleansed out. This is why you don't do the drugs. It really does affect you on a energetic level, and it is toxic. People want to get out of their problems and do these drugs and stuff as a way to not have to deal with it, to numb themselves, etc. Well, when you come out of it, you still feel that numbness and that toxicity.
and that's what they're afraid of, that what's underneath it all, the toxicity of what they've been covering.
Right. So let's sit with that and be willing to open to that in this moment and look and see what's under there so that they can release it and not hold on to that. Hold on a minute.
Oh, sure.
Somebody's knocking. My door.
Do you make reservation for rent a car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just because she's coming in late.
Oh, cool.
Yesterday we made reservation with the lady.
Oh no, she was telling me she knows somebody, but I was telling her, I want to wait because I want to talk to my company first.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Tuesday want to confirm.
Yeah, thank you. Gracias. Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay,
So
so
when I came in last night, she had a friend, somebody that does rental cars. So he was going to come over here today for a rental car. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of, they're sitting with that, what's underneath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was it they didn't want to experience, or what was it they were running away from?
I'm hearing something with death. Either someone died or they had someone may have died. Something happened that they covered, but it sounds like it's been quite a while they've had this pattern of the chemicals and things.
Right. So they need to see that nothing dies.
And in this murkiness, I do see a white lotus kind of behind there. There's that murkiness, but a little bit of that shadow of a lotus. There's some understanding with what you're saying, or they want to understand, one of the two. But
right, that there is no death, and that you just you took yourself out of that life, and again it was not beneficial.
yeah, no, they know it wasn't now. They know it wasn't now. And they very much want to be, cleaned out, cleared out, and that lotus to just, have all the mud off of it and
Yeah.
grow and
So
change.
I would say do the Om that I am and the I am that I am, and let the rivers of living waters come and wash through them and clear that and help to wash that out.
Okay, that's taking place. I can feel the,
Yeah, yeah.
cleansing.
He is
It's
the
happening.
rivers of living waters.
Yeah, boy, lucky them to get this started now, huh? And then when they come back and form, it'll be a whole different
They'll be
thing.
ready to go
Yeah.
forward and learn that lesson. No more chemicals.
Yes. Exactly. And again, being conscious of it and aware of it rather than just all coming in all muddy, not knowing what's what. I mean, to really
Right.
get in there and see what that's about. So, okay.
Exactly.
So, we got our next one. I don't know my name.
Okay.
See what they mean exactly by that because I am hearing Jack. So, I don't know what that's about.
Okay.
Their real name,
Okay.
spirit name. They'd like a spirit name.
They want a spirit name?
Yeah.
Okay. What is a 0 point balance?
0 Point Balance is their spirit name.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, they want to get rid of Jack.
Yeah. Well, Jack needs to go if they walk into that door of what is God directly.
Yeah.
There is no Jack.
That's-
Never has been a Jack.
Well, exactly, and that's what they're wanting to release.
Jack is just one of the ones played out. Let him see, open the veil to see there have been many, 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 many more.
Not just Jack.
Not just Jack. So I ask that that veil be lifted, that he can see there are a multitude of different personas and experiences, names, forms, experiences.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little more of the cosmos coming in and a more of a broader scope of things than just this one time and place, particular
Yeah, it
time
wasn't
and
just
place.
this one time place. And if he opens, especially on the other side, he can open that all of those are going on simultaneously. Numerous experiences and names and forms.
Yeah. Seeing more of a matrix or interwoven pattern of things. And
Right.
he's seeing that. He's coming into that. He's been really stuck on this Jack
Yeah, he got stuck
manifestation.
on the Jack one, but there are multitude,
He didn't.
unending experiences and lives
Yeah.
and names and forms, and yet at the very center of it, no form.
That struck him because I'm seeing an image of a linga.
Mm-hmm. So now we go back, now you've seen the reality that there are numerous forms going on all at the same time, same space, different names, different faces, different forms. Now we go to the heart of those and see what's there, that 0 point balance, beyond all the forms and names and identifications. One singular essence. One light beyond the lights of all the forms. Go to that singular light.
Yeah, he's really faded out. Jack's doesn't feel. I don't feel Jack anymore. So. Yeah. I wonder if we should keep this one here a little while because it's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, he needs to go up with
Second.
on the top shelf
Oh, shoot, I'm not
in the
hearing you.
void.
The first shelf?
He needs to be in ones in the void.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way it feels, yeah.
Yeah, in the void. Yeah, he's in the void.
0
Expressed.
0 point balance, no doubt. You gave him that name, and there he went. Okay.
Yeah, there he went. He had the express train.
I want to get rid of Jack. So, okay.
Well, you got rid of Jack, all right.
And all the rest of it, too.
And all the rest of them. What?
Jack, Jill, the whole business. Okay, here we go. Okay. No, that was good. He felt very, and I saw the image of that linga and just was still and really nice. So.
Yeah, just they all. First he was congealed here. They saw all of them. Then,
exactly. That's right. Exactly.
So
The cosmos and then out again.
And boom, right back into that. Yeah.
And that was he wasn't saying anything after that. So.
No.
Okay, so it was good. That was nice. That was nice. Okay. On to this next little one here. Either they're feeling like a rock or they are a rock. No.
Mm-hmm.
They are a rock.
They are a rock.
Yeah.
You rock.
Yeah. Because they're saying it maybe it's a good thing. I don't think they're.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No, they're not. They're not wanting to change that. They like being a rock. And
they've got a lot of longevity with that form. It's slow and it's long.
It is, but they're in a nice place that they're planted, and they're nice scenery.
They can watch the universe go by. They can watch history. They can watch all the drama. Absolutely.
People sit on them, or they come and they go, and they're just there
Exactly.
as a witness, really.
Yes.
As a witness, and they just want to say this is fine, this is good, being a rock.
Yeah. Because everything has consciousness.
No doubt.
The universe has consciousness. It all has consciousness. So, yeah.
Yeah, I love rocks. I got some special rocks myself, so.
There are some very special rocks, and we've got some of the stones in service now.
Even
There
there,
is
too.
Another rock. You rock.
You rock, for sure. And they're saying rock energy. So.
Yeah.
And they're so no questions. They're just wanting to say that these different.
Yeah, just share that everything has consciousness, and the rocks have consciousness. Exactly.
And these different forms are not anything to say higher or lower. They're just, they're just there. They're present, and sometimes very much more so. So
exactly.
Then the mind stuff that, people are walking by with. They're saying they know that mind stuff that people walk by with.
Yeah.
And they sit on them, and they know.
They don't want it.
They just listen to it and, don't want anything to do with it. So, there's no way to say that something is higher and lower, because these rocks and different things, they're very cleared out of all that, mostly. So, anyway, good.
Yeah. So thank you for coming and sharing that message.
Yeah. You go, Rock.
We had the rock, the rock testimonial this morning.
That's right. Hey, just again, it can
it's great.
expand people's minds or not, but that's the reality. All right, so let's see what's this one. Okay, I'm hearing some poetry.
Okay.
Sounds like they just want to share a message of love.
Okay.
And I got some dove poetry again, which is always kind of nice. And it sounds, it's a very similar Holy Spirit image.
Yeah, Holy Spirit energy, right?
Seeing those doves and that light and Christ and.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's all God, they want to say. So that's nice.
Thank you
So
for that message.
we got 2 lingas lined up. Here's the one. Yeah. Okay, so this person is inside a cave with the linga. At least that energy is being reflected. And there's, the depth of that cave, that dark and kind of shielded from the world feeling.
Right.
It's cool in there.
Right. Are they still in form?
No,
Okay.
but they're in there.
Okay.
That's where they are in their heart and mind.
Okay.
Just there, kind of, sitting, laying, sleeping by that, being by that.
Okay, so what can we help him with?
They need I guess they want that fire more, They're there, but I'm just seeing a fire.
Mm-hmm.
Want to destroy any of lingering me and mine energy.
Mm-hmm. I would say, yeah, the Kali mantras for sure. Burning the fires of purification, swaha.
That's right. Swaha. The offering is you, that ego, right?
Exactly. He is the offering. So he needs to understand he is the offering.
Yeah, be careful. You got to know what you're asking for here,
Exactly.
And it's coming into him though, and he's taking that. He's accepting of it.
Mm-hmm.
I see a little bit more light coming in, some lightness, but it also is rich and dark for the most part. Okay. He says he has those mantras. I think it's...
Yeah, so he'll, with that, we'll leave him. Does he want to stay in the crystal cave here or go? Up to him.
He's okay. I think
he's already in the cave.
He's saying he's okay as he is right now, and thank you for that. So,
okay, thank you for coming.
Yeah, namaste. We have another one back to back.
Crystal cave there.
Yeah, he's in one himself, exactly.
Yeah. Got his own cave.
He's got his own cave. Have cave will travel, apparently.
Have cave will travel.
Okay. Now let's see. I see this lingam in my mind, and I see kind of a magenta aura around it when I shut my eyes.
Okay.
I'm just seeing that. I'm just seeing that exact lingo with an aura around it. So,
okay.
And a flower on it and things. So, okay, so let's... I see a little crack in the lingo, like maybe...
Okay, but it's...
breaking that.
He's pouring a lot of love energy into it, and it is starting to open, okay? That's good.
Yeah, there's a crack and a flower kind of coming, and really kind of a cool image of a flower kind of coming from that crack, and
yeah, nice.
Some light from it, sparkling light, and it's really a nice image with that aura and everything.
Yeah, that life does come from that 0 point. That life comes from that, and that truth comes from that. That purity comes from that. The wisdom of the purity of what's been the flowering.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and then everything, it comes from that 0 point balance. That's the ground of being, actually. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's it. Exactly, that all springs from that.
That's exactly what he's giving that image for.
And it feels like that's all that is he wanted to relay. He shared.
Right, right. Yeah, he's not asking for
No.
anything. He
No.
doesn't need anything. He wanted to share that
Exactly.
everything comes from that 0 point balance, and the beauty of that manifestation all comes from that, and it's got to be rooted there.
You said it
And it doesn't
perfect.
take away anything from the rest of it.
No, you said it perfect. That's exactly what it is. So, yay, very nice. Nice image.
That was a beautiful message.
Nice image. Okay. We'll take those.
Well,
Okay.
we'll take that. Yeah, the symbology is so. It's funny that you don't need words to convey the message.
I
That
know.
symbology in that picture, if you understand symbology and things, that it's just absolutely rich and pregnant with meaning.
Well, that's what I love about it. And like that's in an instant. That's just in a flash. There's the image. It says it all. That's the end of it. No words
It says
needed.
it all. Yeah, it's immediate.
Yeah.
It's immediately there.
That's what I think is
It's kind of
awesome.
like that thing of knowing. It's just known, and it's an immediate thing. It's not something that one sits and thinks and builds upon. This means this means this means this. It's an immediate
Exactly.
knowing.
No debating,
The
no
consciousness in its fullness. Yeah.
right, no debating, no discussion, no writing down, just boom, there it is. And yeah,
Exactly.
really nice. Simple, but
Simple.
powerful. So, okay.
Such an easier way to communicate. Words are
I
so.
love it.
Words are so sometimes such a pain because people can take words and skew it for this or for that and not really get the full message sometimes. So I think sometimes the image is just more, in a way, concrete as to what's being said.
Well, that's what's interesting now with some of this that's, happening here is I never sit and do, I do this work here and then I'm done. But some people I might be with or someone I'm with, sometimes I see a flash of an image and then that's the only thing that I get with that person. Like, either some growth of a flower or something, and I just get a flash of different things, but that's it. And I just think it's kind of interesting, just to get imagery versus words,
Yeah, you
thinking.
get the imagery, and then you can feel exactly what that imagery is conveying
Exactly.
because of the vibration and energy of that
So much so.
person that's sending that image. So
It
all
says
of
it
that
all.
together make up the whole message.
Oh,
Yeah,
it says
yeah.
so much in
Because
it.
immediately it is in contact with that energy and that
Totally.
vibration.
Totally.
Yeah, there's no time and space for that. It's an immediate connection. Same with, you have students and they have a connection with the guru, and that guru holds that energy in place for them. There's no time and space in that.
Totally.
And if there's that connection, that energy transfer is always taking place.
No matter where they're at, or what they're doing. Exactly. And this is similar in the way things are being conveyed, I think. So
Yeah, it's all on an energetic
Yeah.
level. The things are being conveyed.
100% energy, and it's a different thing than just you're sitting down having tea with someone and talking back and forth.
Right. We're not
Completely.
having the dumbing down of words.
Yeah, you say it always so well. So that's why I like imagery. I don't always come out the best with words, but the images come. But you have those. You say the words too, which is perfect. So, okay, so here we go with our next one. Okay, I'm hearing heart mantra I like.
Okay.
I would like heart mantra.
Okay, the COS.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the heart mantra. Would be
And the heart is
COS.
dancing now. Yay! That's all we need.
And off they go.
And off they go. See, it's not. That's all it took. Heart mantra I like. COS, there you go. Done. Okay.
Heart mantra I like. Okay, well, we're glad you like and be happy.
They are. They were
I love it.
frolicking heart. Dancing over the pastures. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
All right. Next. Oh. Okay, now I'm just, again, this is happening where I'm seeing that heart in my mind with some light coming up.
Okay.
Feels like some passages or words coming from that heart. And
Okay, so let's give it a second to let it flush out and see what that is that's coming through.
Okay, can't really read the words, but I'm hearing rain on me. Rain on me, grace. Rain on me, grace.
Okay, sounds like it's kind of a, what do I want to say, Tibetan. I don't know why I feel that.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure there. I could ask more.
Where was their last incarnation?
I'm hearing, let's see. Somewhere in Europe.
In Europe? High
Yeah.
mountains? Were there mountains there?
Yeah. And lots
I'm
and
feeling like, somewhere up in a mountain,
yeah.
a mountainous,
There were
very
mountains.
high up.
There were mountains, yeah, for sure mountains and big mountains.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Very, very, that they live very high up in the mountainous region.
Yeah, I can feel all the coolness of the season and the rain and the
Right.
snow and the wind and the
That's why I was feeling like Himalayas or something. Very tall, mountainous region. Very, yeah,
and they're saying you're right. It was like that. It was
like
like
that
that.
type of scenery. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
And so for that one, I would do again the COS. Yeah.
yeah, they're drinking that in nicely. So
Yeah.
okay, thank you. I think that
Thank you.
sounds pretty good with that one. I think. You just gotta put together the puzzle.
It's so weird. It's like I don't see the images in my mind or anything. I'm not seeing anything, but I just feel like I guess you could say it interpreting the vibration that comes through, the immediate vibration that comes through gets interpreted.
Sure.
I don't know.
It just comes like that. Yeah, absolutely. That's why we work together as a team. We get this and more, and somehow it
Apparently, we
gets
got
more crystal.
interconnection
Yeah,
here.
we do somehow. Between the two of us, it comes. What can we say? I'm kind of, and she's okay. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's the two phone calls here, two receivers or whatever. Okay, here we go. Okay, I just heard a few things like I love light, I die to truth.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Yeah.
They love light and they want to go die to truth. On the altar of truth, they lay themselves. So what's the problem if they're ready to sacrifice themselves into that light?
They're saying no problem.
Right.
But they came here for a reason, so it's a little confusing, They have a question.
Right, we're going to have to wait just a second
Oh.
because our connection has gone a little squirrely. So let's give it a second to write itself again.
Okay.
There. Okay, let's try it again.
It sounds like they want the Kali mantras.
They want what?
The mantras?
The mantras. If they actually lay themselves on the altar of truth 100% and let go, they don't need any mantras. Yeah, if they do that 100% sincerely, on the altar of truth I lay myself, and open 100% for God receiving that sacrifice, there are no mantras that they need at that point from where they're at.
Yeah, they're doing that. It's feeling very still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from where they're at, God would accept that sacrifice. That's the sacrifice He wants. He's got the bulls on 1,000 hills. That's the sacrifice He wants, the sacrifice of your being to find out the truth. That's it. And there is no sacrifice in that in the end. It's only liberation.
No, they're doing quite well.
Yeah.
Feeling very much of a stillness. Yeah, very much of a stillness, and
yeah, there was no mantras. That's just putting things off for that being.
you know, that's what I was going to say. You made it quick. You made it okay. Let's just do it now. Why postpone?
If that's what you're asking, and you're saying you're to there, then let's do
it. Let's do it. Don't waste.
Be careful what you ask for.
It was very peaceful. It was quite fine. Very good.
Yeah. It is. There's that initial fear, death, and then you find out there is no death. It's the great universal joke. So one comes out of it laughing because it's such a misnomer and a fallacy of mental ridiculous notions.
And they're just still, so.
Yes, we will leave them there. They go on the top.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're starting to build up a Linga crowd. We're starting to build up a crowd.
Oh, they're building a Linga crowd. Yeah, they need to come out of there eventually.
Are we going to ever hear anything from them? I don't know. No, they're enjoying it up there, but we'll check in soon with them. So.
Oh no, they'll come out eventually.
Yeah,
yeah. But they're in there. There's no time and space, especially there, and especially if they're not in the corporeal body in this realm.
Even more so.
It's much more fluid the time and space. So
right.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 more here, Guruji.
Okay, well, we're moving right along, doing quite well today.
I think we're doing well.
A lot of good lessons in this one for people.
Really good. Feeling a lot of light come into my body.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, like, my body's disappearing, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, maybe we have one of the masters here or something to convey something, if it's just light.
It's just conveying that. Whew.